Welcome to our deep dive. We're going to be talking all about Microsoft Copilot, like having an AI assistant right there in your work apps.
hmm
Today, we're going over a blog post straight from Ignite 2024. And oh man, are there some cool updates. It's going to change how you work every single day.
It is really exciting to see how fast this tech is evolving
Yeah.
and how it's already impacting businesses.
Yeah. Okay. So first, I got to ask, are people actually using this?
Right.
Is it a fancy tech demo or something that people are really integrating into their work lives?
I mean, look at the numbers.
Mhm.
Nearly 70% of Fortune 500 companies are already using Microsoft 365 Copilot.
Wow.
And the results speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Dow Chemicals projects, they'll save millions,
Millions.
millions of dollars in just their first year using Copilot just by optimizing their shipping operations.
Wow. That's not chump change. Millions. I mean, we all know time is money, but this is wild. What about other companies? What kind of impact are they seeing?
Well, the Bank of Queensland,
Okay.
they found that 70% of their employees are saving 2.5 to 5 hours a week thanks to Copilot.
Think about what you could do with an extra 5 hours every week.
Yeah,
I know. Makes you wonder how much time we all waste on things that could be automated, right?
Absolutely.
And it's not just individual gains either.
Right.
Eaton, the power management company, has seen their documentation processes speed up by 83%. That's insane.
Huge jump in efficiency, yeah.
Huge.
It seems like companies are finding all sorts of creative ways to leverage Copilot.
Yeah.
But even with all the buzz, Microsoft isn't resting on its laurels. At Ignite, they announced a ton of new features, really pushing the boundaries of what Copilot can do.
Okay, spill the tea. What are these new features that have everyone talking?
Okay, one of the most exciting is it's called Copilot Actions.
Okay.
Think of it as a way to automate those everyday tasks that bog us all down.
So like my to-do list finally taking care of itself.
Exactly.
I'm intrigued.
Imagine wrapping up your workday, and Copilot just automatically delivers a personalized summary
Okay.
of your most important action items,
Yeah.
prioritized and ready to tackle the next day.
No more sifting through a million emails and messages trying to figure out where to start. I like this.
Right. Or let's say you're putting together a weekly newsletter, need input from your team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Copilot Actions can automate that whole process,
Agree.
gathering feedback, collating it, and basically doing all the heavy lifting so you can focus on the creative stuff.
Okay, that's impressive. It's like having a hyper-efficient assistant who just like knows what you need.
Mhm.
But let's dive into something else.
Yeah.
Copilot pages.
Yes.
These sound next level.
They are. They really are. Think of them as dynamic, interactive canvases
Mm-hmm.
designed for AI-powered teamwork.
Okay.
Let's say you're brainstorming.
Mm-hmm.
You need a flowchart to visualize a complex process.
Oh, I hate making flowcharts.
So much clicking and dragging.
I know.
With Copilot pages, you just tell Copilot what you need, and it instantly creates it right there on the page.
No more wrestling with software. I'm sold.
And it's not just flowcharts.
Okay.
Copilot pages can generate code blocks.
Uh-huh.
They can pull in data from across Microsoft Graph, which is basically like a map of all the data and relationships within your organization.
Okay.
And these pages are persistent.
Persistent. You mean like my team and I can like keep building on each other's work without like having to start over?
Exactly. It's like a digital whiteboard on steroids.
Wow.
But with an AI brain boosting your collaboration every step of the way.
That's a game changer, especially for remote teams.
Yeah.
But speaking of collaboration, let's talk about how Copilot is upping its game in Microsoft Teams.
Okay.
I spend way too much time in Teams meetings, so any help there is appreciated.
Well, get ready for this.
Yeah.
Copilot is becoming a meeting whisperer of sorts. It can now understand and analyze everything that happens in a Teams meeting.
Wait,
And I mean everything.
so it's not just capturing the chat transcript anymore.
No, it's now processing visual content as well.
Yeah, wow.
We're talking PowerPoint slides, websites, anything that's shared on screen.
So let's say someone shares a link to a super long research article during a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Could I ask Copilot to summarize the key points for me later without even opening the link?
Exactly.
And if you miss a meeting, Copilot can give you a comprehensive recap. Highlight all the key points and decisions made. No more FOMO.
This is going to be a lifesaver for those of us who are juggling a million things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are some pretty major updates to Teams. What else is new?
Well, this one is going to be music to the ears of anyone who's ever had to create multilingual presentations.
Oh, yeah.
Copilot in PowerPoint
Okay.
can now translate your entire presentation
Uh-huh.
into 40 different languages.
40? Is this real life?
It is, and the best part is it preserves the original design. You don't have to sacrifice aesthetics for accessibility. No more messing around with clunky translation tools or hiring expensive translators. This is huge. And I love that this feature is available now by the end of November. They're moving quickly to roll these updates out.
Yeah.
They're also adding some fun touches, like themes by Copilot in Outlook.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, tell me more about this one. I'm all about adding some personality to my work life.
Imagine your email theme like changing with the weather,
Yeah.
or creating a theme that reflects your mood or personality.
Fun.
It's a small detail, but it just shows how Copilot is finding ways to inject a little bit of delight into our daily routines.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I can see myself having way too much fun with that feature.
It is fun.
But let's shift gears and talk about AI agents.
Okay, yeah.
Microsoft 365 is rolling out a whole new lineup of these agents, and they sound like they could completely transform how businesses operate.
They're definitely a major development. Think of AI agents as specialized AI assistants, dedicated to specific tasks or areas of expertise.
So, like, having a whole team of AI experts at my beck and call, I'm here for it.
It's like delegating to the experts.
I'm all about delegating. So where are we seeing these agents popping up?
One of the most impactful areas is SharePoint.
Okay.
Every single SharePoint site now has its own dedicated AI agent.
Hold on. Every single one. SharePoint can be like a black hole of information. Having an AI agent to navigate that sounds like a lifesaver.
I know.
Right.
Think about all the documents, data, and information stored in SharePoint.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to simply ask a question and have the agent instantly retrieve the exact information you need.
So no more endlessly scrolling through folders and files trying to remember where I saved that one document.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let's say you need to quickly grab project details from a complex work-back schedule.
Uh-huh.
Just ask the SharePoint agent, and it'll find it for you in seconds.
Oh, come on.
Or maybe you need a summary of a long, jargon-filled product memo.
Yeah.
The agent can handle that too.
Okay, I'm seeing how these agents could be game changers for anyone who spends a lot of time in SharePoint. And the fact that this feature is already available is pretty amazing.
It is. Microsoft is certainly moving fast. They're also launching a new interpreter agent for Teams.
Oh, cool.
Provides real-time speech-to-speech interpretation during meetings.
That's amazing. So no more awkward pauses while someone's trying to, like, find the right word or relying on translation apps.
Right.
This could really open up communication and collaboration on, like, a global scale.
It really could. And it goes even further than that. You can actually choose to have the interpreter agent simulate your own voice in the translated language.
What? That's like something out of a movie.
I know.
Really?
It could really help break down communication barriers,
Yeah.
make global teamwork feel more natural.
And that's just scratching the surface. There's also the employee self-service agent designed to help employees navigate HR tasks and policies. Oh, that's such a good idea. No more wading through pages of HR documents or getting lost in confusing benefits portals.
Imagine. The agent can provide clear, concise answers and even guide you through processes like requesting equipment or accessing training materials. It's like having a personalized HR representative available 24/7.
Okay, I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all these different agents.
I know, right?
It sounds like they're automating every aspect of work.
It does feel that way.
Yeah.
And there are even more on the horizon, like the facilitator, which takes real-time notes in Teams meetings, and the project manager, which automates plan creation and task completion in Microsoft Planner. But the most exciting part is that this is just the beginning.
Oh.
We're about to see an explosion of specialized AI agents, each designed to streamline and enhance different aspects of our work lives.
So before we get too carried away dreaming about our AI-powered future, I think it's important to, like, address the elephant in the room.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, job security. With AI becoming so capable, a lot of people are worried that their jobs might be at risk.
It's a valid concern. It's a conversation we need to have. But I think it's important to remember that AI is a tool.
Right.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or bad. It all depends on how we choose to wield it.
So it's not about AI replacing humans. It's about humans and AI, like, working together. Right.
Exactly.
Mm.
The key is to focus on how AI can augment human capabilities,
Yeah.
not replace them.
Yeah.
Instead of seeing AI as a threat, we should see it as an opportunity. Enhance our skills and do our jobs even better. freeing up our time to focus on the things that require uniquely human skills, like creativity, critical thinking, building relationships.
Exactly.
Imagine a world where AI handles all the tedious, repetitive tasks, freeing us up to focus on the more creative, strategic, and empathetic aspects of our work.
That's a future I can get behind. It's about empowering people to work smarter, not harder. And I think that's a really important message to emphasize as we navigate this new era of AI-powered work. But we've only scratched the surface of this topic.
I know.
There's so much more to explore.
There is.
We were just talking about AI and job security. It's reassuring to think of AI as a tool to augment our abilities, not replace them. But with all this AI power being integrated into our work lives, I can't help but wonder, what about oversight?
Right.
Who's making sure this technology is used responsibly and ethically, especially within large organizations?
That's a critical question, and Microsoft seems to be taking those concerns very seriously. They've introduced something called the Copilot Control System.
Okay.
It's designed to give IT departments the reins, ensure Copilot and all those AI agents are used safely and effectively.
So like a safety net for responsible AI adoption, what are the key elements of this Copilot control system?
Well, it's built on three main pillars. First is data protection, making sure the enterprise data being accessed by Copilot and those agents is handled securely and in line with the company's policies.
So preventing data breaches and ensuring sensitive information remains confidential. That sounds super important, especially with the increasing amount of data we're handling every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To further strengthen data protection, Microsoft is including SharePoint Advanced Management at no extra charge for Copilot customers.
SharePoint Advanced Management, I'm not really familiar with that. What does that do? Why is it important in this context?
Well, think of it as a set of guardrails within SharePoint.
Okay.
It provides built-in content governance reports and controls. It helps IT departments prevent accidental oversharing of confidential information.
Okay.
Even if someone unintentionally tries to share a sensitive document with the wrong people, these controls can step in and prevent that.
So like an extra layer of protection preventing those oops moments that can have serious consequences.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So what about the second pillar of this control system?
The second pillar focuses on management controls, giving IT teams granular control over who has access to Copilot and the AI agents, what they can do with them, and how they're being used across the organization.
So it's about setting clear boundaries, making sure this powerful technology isn't misused or accessed by unauthorized individuals.
Exactly.
That makes sense, especially as AI becomes more integrated into critical business processes.
And to simplify all this management, Microsoft is integrating Copilot into its Microsoft 365 admin centers.
Oh, now that sounds interesting. Can you elaborate on how that integration works, what benefits it brings?
It's like giving IT admins their own AI assistant.
Oh, okay.
They can use Copilot to automate those tedious administrative tasks, get personalized insights to improve tenant management, and even ask Copilot questions about their Microsoft 365 environment, getting quick answers without having to sift through endless documentation.
So instead of drowning in complexity, IT professionals can leverage AI to streamline their work and manage this AI revolution more effectively. That's brilliant. Okay, we've covered data protection, management controls. What's the third pillar of this Copilot control system?
The third pillar is all about measurement and reporting.
Okay.
It's about equipping IT and business leaders with the tools they need to track how Copilot and the agents are being adopted, understanding their impact, and ultimately demonstrating the return on investment.
So it's not just about rolling out this technology, it's about making sure it's actually delivering value and making a positive impact on the business.
It is. And to help with this, Microsoft is including Microsoft Viva Insights with Copilot for free as part of a new package called Copilot Analytics.
Copilot Analytics, tell me more about what it offers, how it helps measure the impact of these AI tools.
Copilot Analytics provides out-of-the-box experiences to measure Copilot adoption and business impact.
Okay.
It offers customizable reporting for deeper analysis. And it even includes a new Copilot Business Impact Report.
Okay.
It analyzes Copilot usage against key business performance indicators, sales, finance, marketing, to name a few.
So it's not just tracking how many people are using Copilot, it's actually connecting its usage to tangible business outcomes.
Exactly. It's about demonstrating the value of these AI tools, showcasing how they're contributing to the bottom line, which is what every business cares about.
It is. This whole Copilot control system seems very comprehensive, well thought out. Sounds like Microsoft is really committed to responsible AI adoption, giving businesses the tools they need to navigate this new landscape. But we've been focusing on how Copilot is transforming work within Microsoft 365. What about the bigger picture? What does the future hold for AI agents and their role in the broader business world?
That's where things get even more interesting.
Okay.
Microsoft isn't going it alone on this AI journey.
Yeah.
They're partnering with other industry giants.
Okay.
ServiceNow, Workday, and Cohere, all bringing their own specialized AI agents to the Microsoft 365 ecosystem.
So it's like building a massive AI brain trust, each company contributing its expertise to create a more powerful and versatile platform.
Exactly. And it's not limited to tech companies either.
Oh, really?
Companies like S&P Global and CB Insights are developing new connectors that will allow Copilot to tap into even more types of business data.
Wow. So the potential applications are pretty mind-boggling. Imagine AI agents that can, analyze financial markets, predict customer behavior, or even help with complex scientific research.
The possibilities are practically limitless. It seems like we're on the cusp of a new era. AI-powered innovation, where businesses of all sizes can leverage these tools to gain a competitive edge, unlock new opportunities.
Speaking of new opportunities, let's shift gears and talk about how Microsoft is pushing the boundaries with its operating system, Windows. They're doing some innovative things that tie into this vision of a more secure, productive workplace. Welcome back. Before the break, we were teasing some exciting developments in Windows and how they're shaping the future of work. It seems like Microsoft is really focusing on security, like making Windows the most resilient platform out there.
It's definitely a top priority,
Oh.
especially with all the cyber attacks happening these days.
Oh, for sure. And to address this, Microsoft has launched the Windows Resiliency Initiative,
Okay.
which includes this really cool feature called Quick Machine Recovery.
Quick machine recovery. How does that work?
Okay, imagine worst case scenario, your PC crashes or you get hit with malware.
Yeah.
Quick Machine Recovery allows IT admins to execute targeted fixes from Windows Update, even if the PC can't boot up normally.
Oh, wow. So it's like a remote repair system that can, rescue your computer from even the most dire situations.
Yeah.
That's a relief for individuals in IT department.
Exactly. And for businesses that are embracing cloud-based computing, Microsoft has something else exciting. Windows 365 Link.
Okay.
This is their first cloud PC device, specifically designed to connect directly to Windows 365 in just seconds.
A cloud PC device. What does that mean? How does it work?
It's essentially a streamlined device, acts as a portal to your personalized Windows desktop in the cloud. Employees can securely access all their files, apps, and settings from anywhere with an internet connection. And what's really cool is they've managed to create a super responsive, high-fidelity experience. Feels just like you're working on a local machine.
So no more clunky remote desktop connections or, frustrating lag.
Exact.
That's a game changer for remote and hybrid work and sounds like it could really bridge the gap, working in the office and working from anywhere.
Absolutely. And speaking of hybrid work, Microsoft has been making some updates to Microsoft Places,
Okay.
their platform designed to optimize the in-office experience.
It's good they're putting effort into making hybrid work models more seamless and effective. What kind of updates are we talking about?
One of the best features is the integration of AI-powered location insights into Teams and Outlook with Copilot. So now Copilot can actually suggest the best days to go into the office
Really?
based on your colleagues' shared work plans and their intended building locations.
Oh, that's cool. So it's like a smart scheduler. Helps you maximize your in-office time by coordinating with teammates, making sure those in-person interactions are more productive. No more showing up to an empty office.
Exactly. It's about making those face-to-face collaborations more meaningful and efficient. And I think that's a good point to kind of reflect on what we talked about today.
Yeah.
We covered a lot, from the incredible new capabilities of Copilot, the rise of AI agents, and even the evolution of Windows itself. Microsoft is on a mission to reimagine the way we work with AI.
It's definitely exciting to be following these developments. But what does it all mean for our listener? For someone trying to grasp the implications of all this in their own work life?
Well, the main thing is the future of work is here, and AI is a huge part of it. Microsoft Copilot isn't some far-off concept. It's available right now, and it has the potential to totally change your workday. Whether you're automating those tedious tasks, collaborating more effectively, or even just adding a touch of personality to your emails, Copilot is ready to help you work smarter, not harder.
And as we've seen, it's not just about individual gains either. Copilot is transforming how businesses work, making them more efficient, more agile. With the Copilot control system, IT professionals can manage this AI revolution responsibly.
So, if you're ready to explore the power of Copilot yourself, we encourage you to visit the Microsoft 365 website or download the app. You can even start a free trial of Microsoft 365 Copilot and see it for yourself.
Yeah, it's time to embrace the future of work, and Microsoft is leading the charge with these innovations. But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something to think about. With all these advancements, what kind of work will be possible soon? How will these tools change how we think about productivity, collaboration, and even creativity?
Great questions. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your insights on our social media or leave a comment on our website. We're all on this journey together. And it's fascinating to think about what the future holds for work. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Microsoft Copilot.